Hey everyone, this is Mike from Real Life Counseling, and today we're going to conclude the cognitive distortions, the way we think, and how that can impact our lives with personalization. So, personalization is when, as the name implies, we take everything personal. We think everything that someone does or doesn't do is related to us. So, for example, if we show up late to a meeting, we've ruined everybody's meeting. That's we showed up late, and maybe they couldn't start on time, or maybe they were waiting, and that's it. We ruined it for everybody. Maybe we made a mistake, and that was it. The entire project or assignment was completely and totally destroyed. Um, Someone's in a bad mood, it's because of me. I made them in a bad mood. They're upset and angry and irritable because of something that I did. We always make it personal. That's what this does. That's what the personalization does. And again, it is a cognitive distortion. The ability for us to influence other people is not nearly as great as we would like to believe it is. There's a lot of times where maybe someone has a sourpuss look on their face, they're not happy. And very often it has nothing to do with you. Most of the time, I would argue 99.9% of the time, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with things in their life that you couldn't possibly know about. And when you ascribe responses to you, first of all, that's kind of almost godlike thinking. I mean, there's a certain ego involved that somehow you have this impact on people. And of course, it's always negative, right? It's never like, oh, I did something and everyone had a great day because of me. I mean, it could, but usually when people are upset, they're depressed, they're sad, they're lonely, they're anxious, they never actually see things in the more positive alternative. It's always the negative. But regardless of how you view it, positive or negative, it's irrational. This is a cognitive distortion. You personalize everything and have everything, it's all about you. You're in charge. If there's a problem going on in the world, if there's starvation, it's your fault. You must have done something to have caused this to happen. If only you were on time. If only you were more prepared. If only you were more friendly. If only you smiled. You go to a dinner party or you go to a meeting and it's something beyond your control. The weather, right? Maybe a traffic light is out, and so you get there a little late. Everybody's time is ruined. Everybody, you have a party and you order in food, and maybe they don't have the food that people want. That's it. You've completely destroyed everybody's dinner. That's it. It's all you. You did it. Everyone's miserable and unhappy now. It's just irrational on its face. So I would, again, as always, keep track of these thoughts. Keep track of when you do this kind of stuff. This is an irrational, distorted way of thinking. And just be aware of when you do it. And then you need to challenge yourself. Where is the evidence that my doing this caused this to happen? What makes me think I have such power over other people to control how they feel? That I can, through one little mistake, completely destroy a person's happiness or joy or pleasure. I mean, there is a little ego and a little arrogance involved here, but it's not. But it's coming from a negative place. It's not ego like, oh, I think I'm a great person. Quite the contrary. You think you're a bad person. So always challenge these thoughts and come up with alternate possibilities, because there's many that we can think of. And the reality is we'll never really know what's going on in the person, but the chances that it's you are 0 to none. All right, so this concludes this cognitive distortions. I may revisit this sometime in the future because I think it's really important. But if you like this video, hit like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you want alerts as to when new videos come out, please hit that little bell. And I'll speak to you next time. Thanks.